Hi again, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mike, and I'm documenting my journey through retirement 1 week at a time. And today I'm excited to talk about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that's my hobbies. How I'm planning to fill this next chapter of my life with purpose, creativity, and joy. Now, as you might know, my channel is called Hobbies Are My Hobby. I kind of thought that was a creative way of expressing how many different hobbies I have and the progress I've made through each of my different hobbies. The name came as because I'm a geek, and in the cyber world, there's infrastructure as a service, software as a service, platform as a service. Different cloud computing offers different availability infrastructures. They have just the bare bones hot rack, and then you can put your own servers, workstations, or whatever. Platform as a server. If they have a platform there, you can install your own software. Software as a service is a specialized software like running a game server. I just put you one special game there. Well, in keeping with that as a service, I went ahead and did hobbies as a hobby, and not really groundbreaking, but I thought it was cute. So that's what the name of the channel is and how it came to that.
Hi. Now, as far as the hobbies go, I'm going to go ahead and take you to the inner sanctum of my art studio where it's an absolute wreck, so you have to pardon the mess. I'll show you some of the different things I've been working on. There's a squirrel I did way back in 1994. That's pretty much one of the first paintings I actually ever did. Also, I was stationed in Montana. I really got into doing ceramics. So here's a turtle I did. Recently, the past 5 years or so, I got into 3D printing. So, stormtrooper helmet, dead. Oops. Did some other 3D printing. The werewolf queen, bust of an orc. I really liked how that leather turned out. You can really see the details in it. It makes it looks real. And then, yeah, a warrior, orc warrior. Moving down the line, did this. It was a Reaper's miniature, but I didn't print it. It was a sculpt I already bought, and I got it, painted it up. Moving down past the steampunk area, steampunk dragon. I did do this Cthulhu with the airbrush. It was my first majorly successful airbrush project. I really liked how it turned out. 3D printed an FDM printer, the plague keeper, plague bearer, whatever it is, mask. And then this is a steampunk hat I did for my 50th birthday. I had a 50th steampunk styled birthday, and a lot of people wore it. I made that hat. That used to be a neoprene exercise mat, and I got it chopped up and made it all fancy with this. Okay, over here, I've got my 3D printer or printers and the cleaning station for it. Some dirt I've got used for the basing of different models I've done for wargaming. And here is where most of the work goes to die. Gets done. So there's some in the process being done pieces over here. There's a base for a 3D sculpt I did, and I'm just painting it up right now. It's just doesn't even have a complete base coat on it. So you'll find out something about my hobbies. I usually get about 70-80% done, and then squirrel and go on a different project. Got a couple over that are primed and ready to go. Dwarf here. And I've got about 5 or 6 boxes of stuff. It's my pile of gray shame. People are some optimistic and they call it their pile of potential, but yeah, it's Pile of potentials are ones I've already got primed and ready to go. Here's my FDM printer that it worked. It worked. I printed Da Vinci. Then I was printing that and it stopped. And now it won't print more than about an inch line, and then it just dies. So I got to pretty much take it apart and see if I can figure out what's going on with that. And one thing I did do is I made this whole desk, 3-piece desk, 2x4s. Got some shelves put in or some drawers put in it. No, they're not finished. No, they're not completed. I don't have a trim on it or anything. Again, I get 80% done and it's useful, so I just move on to a different project. Unless it's something I'm doing for profit, or I mean, if someone's paid me for, then I'll actually fulfill my obligation.
I also do a lot of digital art. One of the first ones I did, I was actually a colored pencil I did copy from a comic and created it. Then I went ahead and digitized it. It was just grayscale, black and white grayscale pencil. So I had a lot of fun doing this. It was my first entry into digital painting, and I absolutely loved it. I also use a application called DAS 3D. It's a free program that lets you manipulate different 3D models, and then you can make pictures out of them. Uh, Post work, I did this one with the old-fashioned etching on it. Also did a lot more with DAS 3D, including these. This one I had practice with my God rays and really enjoyed doing this one. God rays are the beams of light coming down that you can see. Here's some cyberpunk, futuristic cyberpunk. These are just some of the ones I've went ahead and shared here. I've got a lot more of them. I still continue to do it. Don't do it as much right now for some reason, but I'm going to get back into it now that I have time.
But there you go. That's my hobbies as I'm working on them right now. Um, I'm having a lot of fun. It's some time I get to spend just doing what I want, when I want, how I want, and it's a lot of fun. I'm also open to trying new things. And that includes, well, setting up a journal, an online diary, an online blog where I just record myself and what I'm going on as I go through life right now. You can, very rough editing skills. Still need some practice on how to do the speeches, to give the presentation, and the post work, the editing, and all that. But it's coming along. I'm not going to recreate any of the older ones. I'm just going to live with my mistakes so I can look on and see how I've improved over time. Beyond hobbies, I've been trying to think about how I can do more meaningful things, spend my time in doing things that have value. So my bucket list includes things like short trips, um, visiting family and friends, like I said, maybe even volunteering locally. Obviously I've thought about documenting my progress here, all my events with this channel. So if you're curious, stick around. Some of these goals are just for fun. Others are staying active, meaningful, and having purpose in my life, or even giving back to others. Retirement for me isn't stopping. It's about choosing how I spend my time the way I want to for my goals, and also helping out around the house for my wife because she's not getting to retire yet.
So, how was week 2 of retirement? Well, it was a little more real than last week. That initial vacation feeling has kind of worn off, and I noticed myself looking for a bit more structure, a time to set aside to do my hobbies, to run errands, or just to relax. I also had a moment where I thought, wait, is this it? And that's okay. I think it's all normal. I'm learning to embrace the slower pace of life and the occasional restless moments, so it's all part of the shift. So now I want to hear from you. What hobbies do you love or that you wish you had more time for? And if you're retired or you're planning on retiring, what is your list of things to do or things that you want to explore? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas. Maybe we can try something together. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me again. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along as this journey continues to unfold. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and enjoy your days. Thank you. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along as this journey continues to unfold. Until next time, stay calm, stay curious, and stay open and enjoy your day. Oh God, that was sucking. Until next time, stay open, stay